Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of February 15th, 2026. You know the drill, my friend. It's a collective general reading, so as the messages come through, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in the description box is information on how you can become a member of my Time Travelers program. I offer 48 exclusive readings every month to members, so if you'd like to join us there, we'd love to have you. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Leo collective now for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Leo collective for the week of February 15th, 2026? Let's get one more shuffle here for you. Thank you. Your tarot card of the week, the Two of Pentacles. What decision in your life are you ready to make? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords. What painful aspect of your life do you need to confront? Okay. Why is the Two of Pentacles the tarot card of the week here for the Leo collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What decision in your life are you ready to make? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Two of Swords, okay? A decision. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, another decision point. Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups to the Fool card. Okay, tell me about the Two of Swords here. Why is the Two of Swords here for the Leo collective? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Two of Swords is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Emperor, and the Eight of Swords. My word. Why are you stuck? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Oh, I see. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Give me Eight of Wands. Tell me more about that. Four of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. I feel like I have a group of you here where you clearly had some kind of Three of Swords moment. Okay. Right behind that, I have the Ten of Cups. So, and behind that is the Magician card. So there's something here at some point in time you were hoping would really pan out and work out for you, whether this is in career and finance, love and romance, or maybe in respect to another connection in your life. Whatever it was for you, it just didn't work out the way you thought it would. And for some reason, whether this happened 30 years ago, 3 years ago, or 3 days ago, you know, it's a collective general reading. But I feel like as of late, it has been plaguing you mentally. Like you really have been thinking about why this didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen. Why did it have this outcome? Why did this person have to do this to you or betray you or break your heart? Whatever that was for you, I feel like it has now become a block to you opening yourself up to other opportunities. So let's say that Three of Swords isn't, you know, in respect to a connection here in your life, like a romantic partnership, that again, you were manifesting that you would have the Ten of Cups with this person, that kind of feeling of like happily ever after. We ride off into the sunset, although that's not how life works, but that's the feeling that I get here. Like I really wanted this to work out with this person. Like I was wholeheartedly invested. They betrayed me in some way, or we were not aligned. They made decisions that were contrary to the direction I was hoping the relationship would go in. And whether it was by choice or by force, the relationship came to an end. Again, it's just an example I'm being given. But you have the opportunity to open up your heart again to love. And yet the only thing that's been holding you back from truly doing that, like really being vulnerable and putting yourself out there, is the last time I did that, I got really burned. So I feel like this is specifically for those of you where there's something that you would like to do. Like you're feeling a bit of a calling. Like I think I'm ready to open up myself to love again, right? I think I'm ready to get out there and meet some people and hopefully find like the one. but you're holding yourself back. If this is in respect to career and finance, there was something here at some point in time that you wanted to do or you tried to do and it just didn't work out. Maybe a project you wanted to launch, something you wanted to learn. Maybe you put out your applications and resumes and you were hoping to land this job of your dreams, but it just didn't happen. Or maybe you got the job of your dreams and it ended up being a nightmare. Again, the feeling is you have the opportunity. Maybe you're feeling the call from within. Like maybe it's time to get back out there again to learn that skill, go back to school, learn that trade. You know, there's something like that, or apply again for other employment opportunities, but you're holding yourself back. You're keeping yourself stuck because of something that happened in the past. And I think what Source is asking you in the Two of Pentacles, what decision in your life are you ready to make? I feel it's like to not allow your past to hold you back anymore. If that was a love relationship and you truly feel like you're healed and ready, please don't allow what transpired back there with that person to, put you in a position where you're blocking your heart off and you're not moving forward and mingling and dating and meeting some new people and having some new experiences. And same thing if this was anything else in the past that you tried to launch or do. I keep hearing failure to launch. So failure to launch in a love relationship, failure to launch in a relationship, failure to launch work-wise, or wanting to learn something. Please don't allow this to hold you back, because you have something great here that wants to come in. And the only thing getting in the way of you and what it is that you're truly desiring is some type of disappointment or heartache from the past, because the last time you tried something similar to this, it didn't pan out or work out for you. What is the new that is trying to come in? What is the new? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What is trying to come in for you? Knight of Swords, information, opportunity, communication, Two of Pentacles. You'd have to make a decision over this. Five of Cups, bottom of the deck, Strength card. There you are. Leo, I think you have something really great. There's something here. It's like someone's knocking at the door, right? It's like someone wants to get in. Someone wants to offer you this offer, opportunity, information, communication. I feel like it's a blessing in some way. It's something that you really want or you would like to have. And you're blocking yourself. You're not allowing yourself to move forward because you keep ruminating on these thoughts or these feelings that the last time I tried this, it was a failure or it was not a success, or there was a failure to launch with it. And I think this is the moment, at least it's your tarot card of the week, make the decision that you're ready, you're strong enough, you can overcome these emotions and these doubts and these fears and these insecurities, and you can make the judgment call. Oh my God, there you go, Ace of Swords, to move forward. Tower, Chariot, Eight of Pentacles. There's something here that you want that's going to come in for you. But I kind of feel like you have to get out of your own way. Right behind that, we have the Page of Pentacles. And then the Three of Cups. So there's something here that wants to come in. Again, it could be a love partner, a community group, a collaboration, some new venture or a new skill or something here that you want to learn. The only thing holding you back here, my love, is you. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. Because that Two of Swords is like, I would really like to do this. Hangman, oh, I'm going to pause. Maybe I'm not ready. The Emperor, but I want to take action. The Eight of Swords, as your mind is like, yeah, but last time we did that, it didn't work out in our favor. Again, Knight of Pentacles. Well, maybe I could do it slow. I feel like this is all your thought process, and it could be subconscious to you. And it's like, I'm ready for this partnership. There you are, Queen of Wands, whether you're masculine or feminine. I'm ready for this partnership, whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic. But then that Five of Wands is like, oh, I don't know. Last time we did this. Maybe it's better if we just stay where we are. Maybe it's better if we don't learn this, or we don't apply for this job, or we don't engage with other people, or, we don't open up our hearts. Maybe I'm better off just being single, free, and independent. Or maybe I'm better off at this job that you don't really seem to want to be at. Again, I don't know what this is for you. But there's something new here that you could learn, launch, do, or make yourself vulnerable for, to connect with. And every time you get really close to doing it, you pull yourself back, because the last time you tried it, it was not a success. Two of Pentacles talks about time management. Can I get advice on this? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. I would start working on whatever this is. And again, whether that's getting back out into the dating world or learning this new skill, or, you know, maybe last time you put out your applications and resumes, you were hoping to land a job and nothing came through, or nothing that you liked came through. And then you just went back to the grind of the current job. But it doesn't, whatever this is, you're not particularly happy with your current circumstance. And there's a calling within you, you know, I want to move forward and do something different. And the only thing holding you back are fears, doubts, and anxiety. So I feel like this week, Source is asking you to work on that, to work on overcoming those doubts, fears, and anxieties so you can move forward, because there's something here that either is financially or emotionally abundant that is literally energetically waiting to come in, but you need to take the first step towards it, whatever that is. Don't allow the past to hold you back. And if you need to ruminate or think about whatever, you know, transpired back here, and I think it was the Libra reading that I just did, and maybe the Aquarius reading, set a timer, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. That's the moment, you know, the only time I'm going to allow today or this morning to think about this ending, this heartbreak, what this person did, what they didn't do, grieve it, mourn it, scream about it if you have to, journal about it if you have to. But when that timer goes off, stop thinking about it. Get back to your other responsibilities, people, pets, plants, yourself. Get back to this new thing here that you clearly want to move towards. Again, I don't think keeping yourself small. I don't know how to say this to you. This didn't work out because had it worked out, it would have kept you small. There was no growth in this, no growth in that relationship, no growth in that job opportunity, no growth. That's unfortunately why a tower probably occurred here. But that doesn't mean that there isn't growth in this. There's clearly growth in this. Chariot talks about victory and success. The Ten of Pentacles talks about abundance, long-term abundance. Again, claim it how you want, emotional or financial, maybe both. But I wouldn't allow the past. The past took enough from you when it created that Three of Swords, which probably was accompanied by a Ten of Swords, something that you maybe saw as an act of betrayal or a painful ending. I wouldn't allow your past to hold you back. So create that time this week, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Set a timer on your phone or an actual timer if you have one of those. I still do. I would set the timer. Think about what happened. Ruminate, yell, scream, journal if you have to. And then get back to everything else here. Get back to moving forward and creating a plan on how you can make this dream of yours a reality. Because it's literally energetically waiting to come in, but you have to take the first step forward. So please work on doing that today or this week. The decision in your life that you need to make is the past, and you can't change it. You can learn from it, but it's time to move on from it. You have something really beautiful here waiting for you. That is what I have for you, Leo. That is your tarot card for the week of February 15th, 2026. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.